On the longest night of the year, the world seemed to hold its breath. From the mountains of Iran to the frozen forests of Scandinavia, two distant worlds stayed awake. In Iran, they called it Yalda. In the frozen north, Yule. Two names, one instinct. Long before the word Yalda was known, people of Iran called this night the Great 40 and Kurroz. The Great 40 meant 40 harsh days of winter. Yalda stood at its. When those 40 days finally ended, they raised the great fire of Sadeh, a blaze of victory, a promise that even the smallest light would one day overcome the dark. Winter then softened, the little 40, not part of Yalda. The word Yalda came much later, brought by Syriac-speaking Christians in the Parthian and Sasanian eras, carrying the meaning of birth, the birth of light. Far to the north, another celebration rose, Yule, its name lost in ancient mist. Some believed it echoed Odin, the old god of wisdom and war. Others, that it meant wheel, the turning of the year in winter's deepest heart. In some lands, burning wheels rolled down the hillsides, a fiery sign of the sun's return. In Iran, they once called Yalda the Night of Omens, a night when evil grew stronger and shadows crept closer. But the people refused to let this night belong to fear. They lit fires, told stories, recited poetry, stayed awake till dawn, as if joy itself were a shield against the dark. In the north, they believed that on Yule, the veil between worlds thinned, spirits wandered, and perhaps Odin himself, riding his 8-legged horse, crossed the winter sky. But they, too, turned fear into celebration. Great fires blazed, voices echoed in wooden halls. And the wild hunt of the gods became a story for the fire, not a threat in the night. Two worlds, two mythologies, one truth. Darkness is defeated only when people stand together. The Yalda we know today is woven with color and tradition. Pomegranates glowing like seeds of the sun. Watermelon carrying summer's breath. Winter nuts promising abundance. And poetry guarding the soul of the night. In the north, Yule carried the scent of fire and roasted meat. A winter feast that lasted until dawn. Mead, honey's ancient drink, shimmered in wooden cups. Thick winter bread, root vegetables. And the Yule log, a great timber meant to burn through the whole night to keep the light alive. And the Yule oaths, promises spoken beside the flames. In Iran, the Yalda table honored light. In Scandinavia, the Yule feast honored warmth. Winter is harsh, but so are we. Today, Yalda still lives. Across Iran, Afghanistan, Tajikistan, families gather around red and gold tables, open old books of poetry, share stories, and remind their children that no night lasts forever. In 2023, Yalda entered UNESCO's Heritage List, a celebration thousands of years old, still glowing with life. In the north, Yule survived as well. In Sweden and Norway, they still say, God Jul. The evergreen tree, the Yule log cake, the Yule goat, all born from those ancient winter rites that later slipped quietly into Christmas. Christmas stands on the shoulders of festivals that once held back winter's deepest darkness. In the end, Yalda and Yule are both stories of hope, that no matter how long the night becomes, a single flame is enough. This was only one of the world's celebrations, and there are others whose flames once lit history. If this story warmed your winter, keep this fire alive. Share it with someone you'd spend a long night with. And tell me, which winter ritual from your land should never be forgotten?